It is Friday, the beginning of the weekend, but next weekend, next Friday, is going to be the debut of Transformers Earthspark to Paramount Plus on November 11th. It'll be our next big Transformer TV series, and the hype is on. And Hasbro put out a whole bunch of product images and stock images to show what the Wave 1 of Transformers Earthspark product is going to look like in retail. We don't have all the images, but we have pretty much almost everything. Now, a lot of this we have covered, but these are also a lot of new images, so I figured going to cover it all again, get all our ducks in one row, and kind of also address some stuff in relation to product that'll probably be Wave 2 and everything, judging by case assortments and how stuff is working out. So let's go through that together. We'll be able to see all the product with its brand new images now, and everything looks pretty. And we'll talk about MSRPs, we'll talk about what we're getting, and then some, and then get ready for the hype that is Transformers Earthspark. So let's jump into that. First price point we're going to be covering is the Tacticon price point. This is the little price point gimmick that you put your finger in the back of the Transformer figure and it automatically transforms around your finger. I think this is trying to play up with the fact that the human characters have some kind of gauntlet transforming thing and they want to have some kind of aspect that wraps around a human's hand, I guess, as a toy play pattern. This obviously led to a whole bunch of hilarious photos online, one that I posted that went a little viral. But regardless of the fact, we're going to have 3 of these. The MSRP on these are going to be $7.99. You're going to have Optimus Prime, Megatron, and Bumblebee. So not much really that can be said. We don't have the Megatron box art. We have yet to see that one online. But there will be a unique Megatron box art for these. These are enclosed box designs on a hanger, so be sure to check those out. Next up, we have the one-step flip changer. So the one-step flip changer, according to marketing here, and I talked about this also on my Twitter, and it went a little viral, is that, and this is the exact words of Hasbro marketing, a version of the water bottle challenge in a Transformer toy that will stick the landing. This is the first wave of them. There's going to be multiple waves of these because we saw also Wave 2 is going to be having others, which I'll address in a moment. They're going to be an MSRP of $9.99, so about $10 pretty much. And it's going to be Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and Wheeljack. We know that Wheeljack is also in the show. We've seen confirmed from video clips, so Wheeljack joins the crew, and this is his first toy in the Earthspark line. So yeah, one-step changer, $9.99. Then we have the Warrior Class. So the Warrior Class is pretty much a lower budget Deluxe Class. Has some kind of a pop-up gimmick or anything like that. It's pretty much, how do we sell you something that's a Deluxe Class but a little cheaper and have some kind of flip-out gimmick or anything. And so the MSRP on those ones are going to be $14.99. These ones are going to be an open box concept. The figure is out there and just strapped down. I will say one thing. I love how the little paper ropes that they have around each of the Transformers are color-coded. So Optimus Prime has blue, Elita has like a pinkish red, and Skywarp has like a gray. So I kind of dig that. Reminds me of when they did that with the Golden Disc collection from Amazon and how Jackpot had a yellow one. So that was kind of nice. I don't know. It's the little things like that that you always kind of notice that are nice for packaging. So as I mentioned, you're going to be getting a Optimus Prime with flip out axe. You're going to be getting an Elita one with flip out guns, and the Skywarp, which is clearly the female Skywarp this time around, which is a repaint of the original Cyberverse Starscream mold, so not really a brand new mold there, and also has the flip out kind of accessory thing too. So check those out. Those are going to be $14.99. Pretty affordable, I'll be honest, for something that's going to be a Deluxe Class price point. Very interesting. Now we get into the Deluxe Class. This one's the one that still has an air of mystery to it. We know that the very first wave of Deluxe Classes will be getting 3 different characters. We have not seen the packaging officially for all the others. They've been very protective of the packaging because the back of the packaging has a whole bunch of spoilers of other stuff, which we'll get into in a moment. But this is the Build-A-Figure concept, so you won't be able to build your complete Dr. Meridian Mandroid figure with the very first wave. This is going to be a multiple wave kind of initiative. I'm going to assume 3 waves before you get everything. That's just my take, but I'll explain why in a moment. These are going to be an MSRP of $19.99, so $20 for the deluxe class. And first wave is going to be Twitch, Bumblebee, and Megatron. And there's going to be more afterwards. The back of the packaging does not reflect all of Wave 1. They actually had to block out some of it to hide the truth, and that's why we don't have any proper box images for you guys here. We just have the Twitch box, but hopefully we'll have images of the Megatron and Bumblebee in the future so you get an idea of what it's going to look like in retail when you're taking a peek. And then we have the final one here, the Spin Changer price point, MSRP $29.99, the most expensive price point thus far for the Transformers Earthspark line. Now, these also existed in Cyberverse. They were called the ultimate price point initially. They were these very oversized, large versions of the iconic characters, but given more a simplistic transformation and usually like a 1 to 3 step thing. These are spin changers, so they quickly transform, much like the Ultimates did with the Cyberverse line. And this kind of also continues the tradition that Transformers Prime started, which was having like these one-piece painted individual non-articulated human figure characters. So Transformers Prime had the 3 kids, and then when we went into the Bumblebee movie, we had Charlie from the Bumblebee movie. She got one of those little figure treatments. And now we're going to be getting that also with the Malto family. In this case, with Bumblebee, Bumblebee's going to be coming with Morgan Malto, the little girl. And same thing, she kind of plugs in all over the place in robot mode and on alt mode. And it looks like Bumblebee's spoiler comes off and can be attached to the back of mode to make a little wing kind of thing. So nice little thing there. Again, big box, most expensive price point, and that is that. There was a Optimus Prime that was shown at San Diego Comic-Con 2022 in July that just passed. And the Optimus Prime obviously came with Robbie Malto, the brother. But it looks like he might be Wave 2. That's just my take, primarily because historically the ultimate price point's been kind of weird with how it's packaged. It's always 4 figures per case. And most of the time, it was one character, 4 of them in that case. There was some weird moments where, like the end of Cyberverse, they had like 2 Iaconis, 1 Optimus, 1 Shockwave in a case of 4. But Volcanicus, that was 4 per case of 1 character. So chances are Bumblebee's going to be standalone. And then maybe Optimus Prime is going to be Wave 2, but don't quote me on that. We still don't have more information, but that's what it seems like. Because we've only seen the Optimus in 1 spot, and that was that. And we never saw in-package images or anything. So we'll see what happens with that, but I'll obviously post the images up for that. And if you want to be a completist, also right now in Target, there has been sightings of a Transformers Earthspark Bumblebee Hallmark Christmas ornament. That one goes for $9. It's just Bumblebee jump kicking in the brand new Earthspark design. So if you also want to get that, that is out there also. And as for Wave 2, too early to tell with a lot of it. But if you do want to get the most updated list of Wave 2 stuff, check out my last live stream I did on Halloween weekend. It was called Slag Live, HasLab, Death Dino, Planet Eater, and Candy Cane Convoy. It starts around the 18-minute mark if you want to hear about the Wave 2 stuff that we know thus far. The only stuff that I don't mention in that is, of course, the deluxe stuff that still is kind of, a mystery, which is we don't really know much about Grimlock that we heard about, and the Nightshade character, which we also don't know about, which were blocked out from the back of the deluxe packaging. We're obviously going to learn about it when it all shows up in retail and people take photos, but keep that in mind too for Wave 2. So that's everything for Earthspark product going into next Friday. So be sure to stay tuned when the show comes out, because I will have a review on that too and everything. Tomorrow we have the Saturday night live stream, so be sure to tune in for that, and we'll talk Transformers, do a little bit of a giveaway, and open up some Transformer product. I'll see you tomorrow, and enjoy your weekend.